We are here today again to look at the medium term plan for 2023-2028, and it is started 2008, again gearing towards 2030 vision. The sensitization program that we got today is really the national government is coming down to the smallest unit of administration, which are counties in this area, whereby us as a county government and the people of Narok want to know what the national government is doing for us, particularly in the areas of agriculture. We have looked at how are we helping our farmers in terms of subsidized fertilizers, seeds, and also the infrastructure. How do we make sure that the roads are passable for our foods that are in the farms? The same thing applies to milk. For a long time, Narok County has been crying of the low prices for milk. Particularly right now we are selling a liter at 30 shilling. How do we add value? And again, through the national government, we want to build what we call milk industry here, so that we process and add value here in the county. The same thing applies to meat industry. How do we make sure that the livestock industry, we process all our raw materials here instead of taking our raw materials to Nairobi or Dagoretti to be processed? Again, that is another area that we can create employment. Also, today, we have also been told what exactly is the national government doing in terms of tourism industry. The tourism industry, of course, Masai Mara is here in Narok, and we wanted to hear from the national government, how do we increase the numbers? Because again, that will also create employment among our youth. The other areas that we are really happy to hear from the government is the Mamamboga. The Mamamboga have all along cried about having very poor conditions, working conditions. And today we are happy to announce that the national government, through this plan, have built 10 modern markets, starting from Susua into Lele. Here in Narok, we have just handed over the site today of 375 million shilling to build a modern market for our Mamamboga. Here in Uhuru Market. The same thing applies to Wasongiro, Ololulunga, 2 in Emurua Digir, and then another one in Kirgodis. Again, what are we trying to do? We are trying to make sure that the Mamamboga that we have been talking about also have a decent place of working. And also, how are we also getting the funding, at least again, so that women can borrow money. We have the ASOLA fund, we have the Women Enterprise Fund, we have the Youth Fund. So at least again, we don't want anybody to say that he doesn't have an opportunity unless you don't want to work, because the national government and the county government have provided an environment that anybody can do business. The other issue that, again, today we have heard from this plan is that we have so many dams that are coming up, small dams, for our livestock keepers, at least for the dry areas, particularly in Narok West, South, and part of Mosiro Ward. They will be getting these dams. These dams will help our farmers, at least for the water. Remember, those regions are very dry. Sometimes when we don't have rains, they lack where they can, the animals can get the water. So we want to thank the national government for this plan. We have seen, particularly in Narok County, that the national government has some plan for us, and we are part of this country. And this time around, the 2023-2028 plan, most of the things that we have asked the national government to include, so that as they plan for other counties in this country, Narok County is not going to be left behind.